It's Monday, this is Maschine, and I shot some footage in the Metro, so today is Maschine Metro Monday. What's going on, guys? Today I'll be spending most of my time here, right here in the lab, time to work on some beats. Now, as you may or may not know, this is what I use. It's Native Instruments Maschine or Maschine. It is a controller for production software. So to me, this resembles what I used to have with my MPC, but this adds the power of the computer, and all the sounds are in the computer, because the MPC was basically a sampler, a sequencer, and you had to sample, you had to process that sound, edit that sound within the sampler, and then put those samples inside a sequence. But I like to be hands-on, so I don't just want to have a mouse and software. I like to have some pads, and that is just my preferred way of working. So Maschine was the ultimate solution for me. Now, of course, I know since then Akai also came out with new products that use MPC-like controllers. You have the Renaissance and the Studio and stuff like that. But for me, this is where I'm sticking right now. I love the workflow, love the sounds. Native Instruments has a lot of sounds, plugins and stuff like that. So for me, this is just a lovely device. So I don't have a standard way of working. Sometimes I sample and I find a nice sample, chop it up, do something with that. Sometimes I'll just start with drums, come up with a pattern, and then I start to find sounds that might fit with the drum pattern that I created. So there is no set way of working for me. I know producers who have their standard way of working and that works for them. Maybe in the future I'll develop my own style like that, but for now it is all about feeling. Same way as I never know what I'm gonna make when I start to make beats. Even if I watch a video and I see a great producer in the studio making a beat and that beat inspires me to the fullest, when I get behind that machine, most of the time what I end up with is something in a totally different style than the thing that inspired me in the first place. So I can't sit here and say I'm gonna make a club banger now. Most of the times I end up with the most mellow, vibey type beat. And other times I feel like I wanna make a summertime anthem, and then it turns out to be the darkest type of club banger. So who knows? Now, I have been working on this already, so this is definitely not going to be a from scratch type of video, but I found some nice sounds and drums, and I just went different places, and I did about 10 different things with patterns until I found something that felt right. And once I have that, that's when I continue. So I tried a couple different sounds, but I ended up using, where is it? No, this is the one. I did a couple things in here, so let me just go to one of those first patterns before I let you hear anything else. What did I do here? Now, I didn't like that after the first 2 minutes, so I switched it up. But I ended up just not liking the sound enough, so I switched the sound. Continue from there, try something else. Real minimalistic, and that went on, and I ended up with a sound, and that was this sound right here. And I really like the feel of that sound. It's warm, it has a lot of vibe to it, and that just caught me, and from that second it was like, all right, I'm gonna try and work with that. So tried a couple different patterns, just worked with the couple notes that I had here, and ended up with something like so I like that, but it didn't sound right, so I chose to use note repeat, cut it up into 1/8, and when you hold the pad down now, it will repeat 1/8 part of the sound, so you get. Like that. Started to chop that up, take a couple pieces out until I ended up with this. Now I'm going to go through the sounds that I added until I came up with the final beat. So let's go through that right now. Morning, time to get it in again. So guys, I hope you like that little insight into this beat, and I like the beat. I used it for this vlog and for the subway footage, that metro footage that I had, but I think I'll probably use this for either a Saturday session or maybe a totally different project as well. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.